Lessons from the Journey, Reflections on Life and Growth. Today, I want to share with you some of the most valuable lessons I've gathered along my journey. Lessons born from personal experiences, insights I've heard in passing, and truths I'm still trying to master. These aren't just empty words or borrowed wisdom. They are principles that I genuinely believe in. But let me be clear, just because they are true to me doesn't mean they belong to me alone. After all, you cannot claim ownership over the truth. Think of these insights as guideposts, not rigid rules. They are approaches, perspectives, and paradigms that can help provide direction. Feel free to adopt them, adapt them, and make them your own. These are tools you can use to navigate your life, to inspire your actions, and to shape your character. Use them as you see fit. The problem with unbelievable. Let's start with a word we hear all too often: unbelievable. We use it to describe extraordinary moments, a breathtaking play, an inspiring act of courage, a miraculous recovery. But I believe it is one of the most misleading words in our language. Why? Because calling something unbelievable suggests it is beyond reality, beyond comprehension. But these things did happen. Someone made that play. Someone found the courage. Someone fought against the odds and won. By labeling these real achievements as unbelievable, we diminish their value. We deny the effort, the perseverance, and the raw human potential that made them possible. Instead of calling something unbelievable, try calling it remarkable, awe-inspiring, or phenomenal. Recognize it for what it is, a testament to what is possible when human beings push their limits. Believe in what you witness, because if someone else can do it, so can you. Facing life without illusions. Here's another hard truth. Life is not easy. It never has been, and it never will be. Accepting this fact is the first step toward true resilience. The world does not owe you fairness, and falling into a mindset of entitlement will only lead to frustration. Instead of waiting for life to be fair, embrace the struggle. Understand that the greatest rewards are often the ones you work the hardest for. When challenges come, and they will, lean into the discomfort. Don't run from it. Don't numb yourself with distractions. Sit with it, feel it. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. And know this, true growth happens not when life is smooth, but when you endure hardship and come out stronger on the other side. If you ever travel to a new place, try this. Don't leave until you've reached a point where you could honestly say, I could live here. The same applies to your personal struggles. Stay with them long enough to learn from them, to adapt, and to build resilience. Only then are you ready to move forward. Happiness versus joy. Understanding the difference. Too often, we chase happiness like a prize to be won. We tell ourselves, if I get that job, I'll be happy. If I find that relationship, I'll be happy. But happiness is fleeting because it is always tied to outcomes. When we achieve one goal, the satisfaction is temporary, and soon we raise the bar. Happiness, by its very nature, is a moving target. Joy, on the other hand, is different. Joy is not a reaction to a specific outcome. It is not something you chase. It is something you cultivate. Joy comes from doing what you love, from being who you truly are, and from living in alignment with your values. Joy is not dependent on external circumstances. It is a state of being, a quiet confidence that no one can take away. Understanding this difference is crucial. If you base your life on the pursuit of happiness, you will always be chasing, always one step away from fulfillment. But if you learn to cultivate joy, you can find contentment even in the most challenging times. The power of knowing who you are and who you're not. Finding your identity is not an instant revelation. It is a process of discovery that often begins with figuring out who you are not. This process of elimination is just as important as any positive discovery. By recognizing what you do not want, who you do not want to be around, and what values you cannot compromise, you start to carve out a clearer picture of your true self. I once visited a voodoo shop where I saw shelves filled with vials of magical potions. Each potion promised something: health, love, legal success, energy, forgiveness. But the one column that was completely empty: money. Even in a place dedicated to magical solutions, money was seen as the most sought-after resource. This reflects a reality of our world. Money has become a dominant measure of success. But does having more money really mean you are more successful? Success is personal. It can mean wealth, but it can also mean strong relationships, good health, inner peace, or leaving a positive impact on the world. Define success for yourself and do not let society define it for you. The responsibility that comes with freedom. Freedom is a powerful gift, but it comes with responsibility. True freedom is not just the ability to do whatever you want. It is the ability to act with integrity, to keep your word, and to live without regrets. It is the ability to look yourself in the mirror and know that your choices align with your values. If you lie, cheat, or take shortcuts, you might achieve temporary gains, but you will also create a prison of your own making. You will always be looking over your shoulder, wondering when those choices will catch up with you. That is not freedom, that is fear. On the other hand, when you live with integrity, when you earn your success, when you build something with your own hands, you experience a sense of fulfillment that no one can take away. That is real freedom, the freedom to look at your life and know you built it honestly. The value of delayed gratification. We live in a world of instant gratification, but true success often comes from the opposite: delayed gratification. It means sacrificing now so you can reap the rewards later. It means choosing to study instead of partying, to save instead of spending, to work out instead of sleeping in. Every time you make a choice that aligns with your long-term goals, you build discipline. And discipline is the foundation of success. It is the bridge between who you are and who you want to become. Selfishness versus selflessness, a balance. We often think of selfishness as a bad thing, but there is a type of selfishness that is actually a form of self-care. It is the willingness to prioritize your mental and physical health, to protect your energy, and to set boundaries with people who drain you. At the same time, there are selfless acts that are truly selfish. When you help others, when you lift someone up, when you inspire those around you, you are not just benefiting them. You are enriching your own life. The best kind of selfishness is one that creates value for both you and others. Courage and confidence through action. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the willingness to act in spite of it. Every time you face your fears, you grow stronger. Every time you take a risk, you build confidence. And the more you do it, the more you realize that most of your fears were illusions. So, have the courage to dream big, to try, to fail, and to try again. The world is full of opportunities, but they only belong to those who are willing to reach out and take them. Keep these lessons in mind as you walk your own path. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and never stop learning. Keep growing, keep striving, and keep living. Thank you.